Hey everybody, we are back with another episode of the Junk Wax Hockey Card Draft. We are in the top 10. Top 10 boxes. I'm very excited. We got 10 boxes left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10th box, 10th last box, 1990-91 Pro Set Series 2. As much as everybody doesn't like Pro Set anymore, Pro Set 1 gets some fanfare because of the Stanley Cup hologram. This was actually my set when I was a kid. I remember getting a box, I think it was Series 1, for Christmas when I was probably like 8 or 9. And it was like the greatest gift of my life. So the sentimental value for me is off the charts for these. But we're going to open up this beautiful box. Just took the plastic off. Still has this really nice display thing where it's like... Oh man, I don't know how this pops up. It's like... I wonder if I could do this without breaking it. Probably not. No, I can't. Get. Well, okay, I butchered it. But anyway, it had like a, pop-up thing that was cool. So we're going to do half of these packs before we take a little break. So I'm going to take half out. I'm going to put half away. I don't know, I shouldn't have ripped that. I wanted to keep the boxes, but... Put that mess over there. Maybe I can tape it back up later. So let's talk a little bit about this set. 1990-91 Pro Set Series 2. 300 cards. This was a massive series. This had 705 cards in total. So 405 in Series 1, 300 in Series 2. No Stanley Cup hologram in this one. That's, excuse me. That's probably what most people want to know. No, there's no Stanley Cup hologram in Series 2. It was only in Series 1. Matter of fact, I heard that it was only the very first 5,000 cases that were shipped had one. I'm not sure if that's true, but I have seen reports that many of them were unboxed in the southern U.S., which is close to where they were produced, but who knows. So many error cards. Not so much in Series 2, at least no big notable ones. There is one. I guess we'll get to that one in a minute, but... the Gillis Bloody Nose, that's in Series 1, and most of the others. There is a lot of errors in Series 2 as well. The quality control is terrible. The cardstock is super interesting. It's almost like an enamel, which makes it kind of chippy. So, different cards have different problems when it comes to grading. Like Score 1990 Score cards, they were really soft, and they would get kind of imperfection on them. So those were more of a surface area. Upper Deck would have scratches on them, so those are surface areas. Pro Set is one of the only ones where the primary issue is the edges. A lot of times it gets these kind of chipping on the edges because it's almost like an enamel finish, which is weird. But usually sharp corners, but just chippy edges. Okay, rookies. There's a lot of good rookies in this set. There's a lot. It's underappreciated, honestly. You've got Jagr, Fedorov, Belfour. This is the only... Is this the only set that had all three of those? No, Upper Deck does too. At least between the high and the low. But this is the only one box where you can get all three of those in the same box. Jagr, Belfour, Fedorov. Rob Blake, Mike Richter, Owen Nolan, Matt Sundin, Curtis Joseph, Peter Bondra. I know there's more I'm missing. But tons of good rookies in this set. Very hard to get those gem mint graded cards, but they're very, very lots of good cards. Inserts. No, there are no inserts. No Stanley Cup hologram. So no real inserts, but so many bizarre, referees? Referees? Cards for the referees? We're doing that? Come on, guys. The hubris of Pro Set, thinking they could make referee cards popular. Bizarre. The only card I will note that is maybe noteworthy in terms of being an error or an insert is the Jagr rookie error card. Sorry, the Jagr rookie correction. So most of the ones out there are the error, where if you look at the back, the stats don't line up. I'll try and put a picture up here on screen, where it kind of has the headers is one removed from the actual stats. They did correct it eventually in later runs, so there are some corrected versions. In this case, the corrected version is actually more rare, ergo more valuable. So let's go ahead and have a look. Here, I'll put them, turn on the card cam now. I always like to show you a pack. A Pro Set and their super weak plastic wrappers. They're incredibly easy to open, which is nice. I don't know how I feel about these. I love the Upper Deck ones so much, the kind of the foil, but they're easy to open foil. I don't know. It's hard for me to say, but you know, here they are. They're decent looking cards. They're just, you know, like I said, they have that kind of enamel-y finish. But yeah, here we go. Let's rip through. Let's see if we can find some Belfours and some Jagrs. Hopefully that Jagr corrected one would be cool. Stephen Finn, Sean Anderson, a bunch of Quebec Nordiques, Michel Petit, Buckberger, Desjardins. That's a rookie. No, it's not. Well, at least it doesn't say rookie. You'll see here when we get to the end, they usually have some of the Bill McCreary. Yeah, they have some of these kind of old-timey cards. There's like Gordie Howe and a Bobby Clark and a bunch of others. Alex Delvecchio. And then the rookies, I think, yeah, they all say on the back here, rookie season. Sure, Rob DeMille, Robert Cron. Hey, Gretzky 2,000 point. And then they all have this 10% off discounts card. Wayne Gretzky's 2,000 points. Yeah, I forgot about this one. This is kind of cool. It's right at the end, right? Yeah, number 703 of 705. What are the last two? I think it's the Stanley Cup champion one with Messier holding the cup and Steve Smith. And then I think the last one, would that be the Puck? I think it's the Puck. They have a card for the Puck. But this is nice. We love Gretzky cards. Any Gretzky card is a good card, right? So let's go ahead and put that one in a sleeve. Pro Set are so hard to get high grades. You got to be so careful with these. Like, it's hard to judge the centering because it doesn't have that defined border. I think I'm starting to narrow it down. Like, I think what you want to see is the number here kind of centered in that border, in particular, and on the front side. Oh, boy, it's hard to tell. Well, this also isn't just a regular base card, so you know, maybe we'll look at like one of the base cards here. Usually you can kind of see the difference between the space after the number and before the position on the left and right. And then generally it's kind of, I think, the space below the circle here and the space above the circle here, I'm off screen, should be about centered for top and bottom. So I would say this one is probably off-center left to right, is what I would say. The top and bottom looks okay. If I flip it over, this border here looks pretty thick. So that's, what would that be? Which border is that? That's on the right. So yeah, the right is a little heavy. See how there's more space here between the 58 and the edge before the left wing and the edge? So it's, this side is too big. That's the bottom. And you can see there's too much of a border here. So there's not enough at the top, too much here, is what I think. I've had, boy, what have I gotten? Mostly, I haven't sent many Pro Set cards in to be graded, but mostly I've gotten 9s. I haven't gotten many 9.5s. They're really tricky. Hey, speaking of Bobby Clark. All right, Chris Nyland, Craig Berube, a couple of big guys. Philadelphia Flyer team facts. Pittsburgh Penguin team facts. Sure. Stan Smeel, Joe Mullen. So in the Series 2, you get all the traded guys, right? And pretty much you always get like a coach or a ref or both. And then Dan Maruelli. There you go. Okay, we're running then like 2 rookie cards at the back. This one I only got 1 and an extra coach, Brian Murray, and the Bobby Clark Hall of Famer. Sure, that's fun. Don't spill that over. We'll put that over here. But really, besides those rookie cards, I guess the Gretzky card is cool too. Oh, hey, speaking of the last 2 cards, I was right. So 704 is the Stanley Cup Championship. So there's Mark Messier and Steve Smith. Presumably Messier's wife. I don't know, I hope. Card number 704. And it has the entire roster and all of their stats, even the goalies, which is pretty crazy. So that's kind of fun. That's a cool one. Ray Shepard, Hardy, Pilon, Boulder, Wes Waltz. Is that a rookie? It is a rookie. Tim Sweeney, that's a rookie. Yeah. Ronnie Stern, don't remember him. Kevin Guy, Mikhail Tataranoff, that's another rookie. Pat Conacher, Isabart, Leon Stickel, sure, Dave Chambers, Eddie Olczyk, and Dave Marcinishin. Marcinishin? No NHL stats on there. Should we put up Dave Marcinishin's career stats? Let's do it. We'll put up Dave's career stats. How many games did he play in the NHL? I'm going to say less than 100. Hey, boy, I keep getting those last 3. So I was correct. Number 705, the Puck. So there you go. 703, 704, and 705. But we only care about the Gretzky cards, so we're going to put those ones up there. We'll just keep the Gretzky in frame so you can see it. Dale Howardchuk, Mike Hartman, Paul Fenton. Okay, Osborne, Zdeno Seagar, Tabarachi, that's a rookie. Sidorkovitz, Riki, Kevin Collins, lineman, Rick Lee, Don Barber, and Mike Peluso. I forgot I was going to do a little show and tell today. I don't really do that, but for some reason I got it into my head that I needed to collect all of the Pro Set Player of the Month cards. So they issued some Player of the Month cards for both 1990, 91, and 91, 92. They weren't available in packs. They were given out, I guess, at games during the month that that player won home games of that player. Let's rip through this one. Hey, the Calgary Flames. Peter Nedved, that's a rookie. Lefebvre, Brown, Eldon Reddick, Pokey, Lucien Dubois, Rob Ray, Scott Bukestad, John Muckler, remember him, Edmonton Oilers, yeah. Ron Finn, Troy Millette, and Adrian Plavzik. Anyway, I decided that I needed to collect them. I don't have them all. All right, let's pause and do a quick show and tell. I'll do the 1990s this half, and then I'll do the 91, 92s at the next half box. Okay, so Player of the Month cards. Here we go. So this is the Tom Barrasso Player of the Month. See, it was right there. Player of the Month, December 1990. Again, these weren't available in packs. And there's a couple I'm missing. I think, do I have all the ones for 1990? I think I do. I think there's only 4 for 1990, and then there's like 6 or 7 for 91, 92, and I don't have them all. But there's the Tom Barrasso one. There's the Wayne Gretzky for January. So December, January, I guess I forgot November. Pete Peters, this one was really hard to track down. This is very hard. And it looks the same as his regular card. It just says Player of the Month here. That's really a hard one to find. And it doesn't have any number on it whatsoever. Whereas the other ones, I think they do, don't they? Yeah, P1, P2. The Pete Peters was never numbered. And then the Brett Hull here, Player of the Month for February. And that would be P3. Yeah, P3. So there you go. There's my show and tell for the day. The Gretzky, Barrasso, Reggett, and... Or sorry, not Reggett. Pete Peters. Player of the Month cards for 1990. We'll keep those. And I'll show you the 91, 92s after the break here. All right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, Jagr. Let's get that Jagr card. Sorry, I'm still coughing. Mike Ricci. That's a rookie card. Sure. Don Sweeney. Buffalo Sabres. Craig Ludwig. Phil Housley. Dave Reed. Bob Murray. Brent Gilchrist. Peter King. Hawgood. Al Arbor, the coach. Ray Scapinello. Paul Holmgren. Still going. Still going. Tom Webster and Brent Fedek. Boy, I am not getting a lot of hits here yet, guys. No Belfours, no Fedorovs. Yikes. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Cujo, I think, is in this box, right? Yeah, I think Cujo, too. Jeff Cornwell traded to the Blues. Scott Gordon, Weimer, Islanders. Weinrich, that's a rookie. Cujo, speak of the devil. There he is. Curtis Joseph, rookie card. Let's see. How are the edges? Yeah, they look a little wonky. Well, it looks okay centered on the back. Well, we're going to put that one in the sleeve anyway, just in case. Ika Sancillo, Ron Hogarth, official. Bob McCammon, Andrew Castles, John Cuniff, Mark Habscheid. Habscheid? I think former player, right? Was he on the Canadiens? I don't remember. I think so. Okay, come on now. Belfour, Jagr, Fedorov. That's the big three. I guess Sundin's pretty good too. Stefan Quintil, Jocelyn Lemieux, Hackett, Rangers, Hunter. That's weird. They're not usually backwards like that. Jody Hull, Troy Crowder, Claude Lemieux. Let's see him in there. Paul Sire. Paul Stanton, Alan Stewart, Wendell Young, Brad Miller, Jake Caulfield, Pat DePuzzo, referee, Bukaboom, Bobby Holik, that's a rookie card, that's kind of cool. Bob Hodges and Glenn Featherstone. I'm not going to keep the Bobby Holik. There's not an interest out there for him, unfortunately. Chris Chelios traded to Chicago. Presley, Ewan, Canucks, Thomas Steen, Keith Primo, that's a rookie card, Big Keith. Ken Linsman, Rick Green, Rob Schick, and Ron Asseltine. All right. Bob Johnson, remember him. And Roger Nielsen. You know, I've actually seen people buying this card, Roger Nielsen. I think he passed away, right? I don't know. He was just super popular for whatever reason. Roger Nielsen. Sorry, I'm coughing and sniffling away. I got a bit of a cold. Bruce Shoebottom. Don't remember him. Craig Berube, Jeff Reese, the Jets, Delgarno, Dave Tippett, Greg Brown, John Morris, Scott Stevens traded to the Blues, Chazowski, Wayne Bonney, Terry Gregson, Bobby Clark, point leader, sure, Mike Lawler, Tim Chevalier, and the discount. Guys, I got 10 cents off. Yes. 10 cents off. Amazing. Come on, give me those big rookies, guys. Rod Buskus. I don't want Buskus. I don't want Rod Buskus. Rory Boschman. Rob Blake. There we go. That's a good rookie card. We'll take that one. Rob Blake. We'll keep that one out. Stan Mikita. Point leader. Forgot about that one. Yeah. Gerard Gauthier. Mark Vines. Dave Hannon. Johansson. Like, I mean, come on. Referees? Like, who in that marketing meeting was like, hey, I know we market to kids. You know what the kids really want? Referee cards. Come on, guys. Hey, there we go. Jagr. All right, let's just, well, I'm going to just, hold on. Let's look and see. This is the Jagr rookie card. Looks nice. Trying to check the edges here. A little bit of a corner ding down there. Oh, interesting. So this is a corrected version. So you see here, all of these categories line up. There's like a games played with numbers all the way down, and then nothing on the penalty minutes. Usually it's like the top one is one over. So this is actually a corrected version, which is great because if I get any other Jagrs, that means they'll all be corrected, which means this is a late run. If I could get a card penny sleeve out. So that's cool. I might just put that Curtis Joseph in a sleeve too. People like Curtis Joseph. So if that were a really high grade one, I would consider sending it. I would consider it. I can't get my sleeves out here. There we go. Put that one in there. Hey, it's an actual rookie card case. It says rookie card on it. Those were a thing. Okay, and then we had a few more here. Let's just rip through here. Rosberg, Dave McCarr, Chris Joseph, Don Koharski, remember him? Gordie Howe, point leader. I'm going to keep the Gordie Howe out, sure. I mean, it's not worth anything. It's not like a special insert or anything, but, you know, people like Gordie Howe. So we're going to keep that one out. Let's put the Stanley Cup champs, the Puck, Roger Nielsen, Gordie Howe, and Rob Blake. We'll put those ones over here in a side pile. And we'll keep going. All right, so we got one Jagr. That's good. So far, so good. Hey, Mike Richter. I like that. And this is a sharp card. I mean, you gotta hand it to him with the borders, the colors and everything. They look nice. That's a nice card. Rick Natras, Hudson Berglund, Craig Cokes, Peter Taglianetti, Mike Bossy, career point leader, Kerry Fraser, the hair. Remember this guy? The perfect hair with no helmet ever. I remember that for sure. I don't know why. Kerry Fraser and Andy Van Helleman. Those are the two refs I really remember from my youth, I guess. Why? I don't know. Kevin McGuire, Cronin, Matt Sundin. There we go. Nice little Matt Sundin rookie card. That's cool. Of all of his rookie cards, that one actually might be my favorite too. The score one where he's in the Team Sweden uniform. There's the Upper Deck one where he's just in a photo shoot. He's not. Marcel Leon. Yeah, so here's the Pete Peters. Looks exactly like the Player of the Month one, but isn't. Peter Bondra rookie card too. That's a good pack. That's a great pack. So we got a Matt Sundin and a Peter Bondra in the same pack. Very nice. We'll probably put those in sleeves with that Richter as well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's go. All right, Kevin Miller. Excuse me, Rochefort. Mikko Mikella, Bob Rouse, Nordmark. Oh, I see a Detroit card. Could it be Fedorov? Juice. Okay. Ryan Walter, Tom Watt. Head coach Brian Sutter, still coaching. Is he still coaching? He was in Calgary recently. I guess I don't know if he still is. Did he get the boot? I don't remember. I think so. I live in Calgary, but I'm not really much of a Flames fan, so. Tucker, Benoit Hogue, Maple Leafs, Hartford Whalers, Mike Huff, Dave Ellett, Trottier, Hussera, Pudenby, Tom Lack, Bob Murdoch, Pat Burns. Remember him? He was pretty popular too, wasn't he? Robert Reichel, that's a rookie. Hey, Ed Belfour, and his idol, Tony Esposito, as a matter of fact, from what I remember from another set. Was it the score? We did the score box. They had those idols icon ones, and it was Belfour and Esposito. So there they are, back to back. So this is Belfour's rookie. It is pretty sharp. I still like his Bowman rookie the best. Yeah, here's a good example. I don't know if I can see that. See the chipping there on the white, on right there, on that edge? Super common and very hard to get these graded because of those chips. So this one I can already tell I wouldn't send. I'll put it in a sleeve just because it's Belfour, but yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We'll put that one. I want it in frame. It's Belfour. All right. You know, I'll sleeve those up on my own time. The Sundin, the Bondra, the Richter. You guys don't want to watch me sleeving up cards for no reason. Ron Wilson, Harold Snaps. Look at that guy. Savard, Ruzicka, Priakin, Beauregard, Bergeron, David Shaw, Scott Arniel, Doug Smale, Darren Shannon, Mike Milbury, longtime coach, Terry Murray, Pat Murray, Gord Donnelly, Alex Delvecchio, 10 cents off. All right, last pack of the first half, then we'll take a break, and we will come back, finish it off. Oh, sniffing and coughing away. Cliff Ronning. Go. Herb Ragland, Bruins, Shedden, Bobby Smith, Tim Hunter, a couple of backwards cards. Nick Kiprios, Francis Musil, Owen Nolan. That's a rookie card right there. It's nice. Got Ray Bork in the background. Very cool. Owen Nolan, we'll keep that one. Chris King, Troy Gamble, and Mr. Fedorov. Finally, there we go. Sergei Fedorov. Very nice. Very nice. We will definitely sleeve that one up. Berezin Morel, Bob Gainey. Look at that guy. Wilkinson, Ken Hodge Jr. So there we go. There's our first half. I'm just going to sleeve up that Fedorov before I go any further. Because that one is one that if it were really, really nice, I would consider sending that one for grading for sure. Man, sniffing and sniffing and sniffing. That's upside down. That's not going to work. Okay, so let's look at the first half. What did we get? We'll go through the ones I haven't put in the sleeves first. We got the Owen Nolan rookie card. Very nice. We got the Matt Sundin, couple of Quebec Nordiques here. Peter Bondra, that's cool. Mike Richter and Ed Belfour. And then the ones that are probably in the nicest condition anyway, at least it looks like to me. The Fedorov looks pretty nice. The Curtis Joseph looked pretty good. The Jagr corrected version, that's cool. And the Gretzky 2000 points. Then we got a couple others here, like Pat Burns and Roger Nielsen. Coach ones, I don't know why I'm putting those aside, but I am. The Puck and the NHL champions. We got a Rob Blake rookie in there and a Gordie Howe career point leader. Cool. All right, well, that's half. We will be back right after these messages. I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored. And we'll rip the second half, and I will show off the 1991-92 Pro Set Player of the Month cards I brought with me. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we'll do the second half here in a bit. All right, second half. Here we go. We got the rest of the packs out, and we're going to keep going. We're going to hope for some more Jagrs. I only got the one. Got one Gretzky, one Fedorov, one Jagr, one Belfour. That's pretty good, actually. And a Sundin, and a Joseph, and a Richter. That's not bad for half a box, honestly. Oh, show and tell. Here we go. 1991-92 Pro Set Player of the Month cards. Turn on the card cam now. This one, this is the Pro Set Player of the Year. This one actually was in packs. This is not one of the special ones. But I kind of put it with the set that kind of belongs to me, so in my opinion. So here we go. On these ones, it just kind of has down here Pro Set Player of the Month. So this is December 91. So this is Mario Lemieux. He had one. Pat LaFontaine had one. January 92. Kevin Stevens had one for November 91. And Luc Robitaille for February 92. Now, I am missing, I know at least two. I think I'm just missing two. I'm missing Andy Moog and Kirk McLean. So if anybody out there has those cards, preferably raw, ungraded. I'm not looking to pay crazy amounts. I'll buy it. I'll buy it from you. So if you have Kirk McLean or Andy Moog in the Pro Set Player of the Month cards, hit me up. Hit me up. We'll talk about it. Let's get a deal done. Not much of a collector, honestly. I'm more of a kind of an investor, and only from the perspective of I really enjoy sending cards to be graded and seeing how I do, and selling them. I'm just pretty much just trying to make keep it to a zero-sum game. I'm just trying to make my money back. I'm not trying to make lots of money doing sports cards, especially with these old 90s cards. You're not. You're just trying to break even so that I can have a hobby that's for free. That's really the goal here. I'm not trying to make money. So Team Facts, well, I mean, I am, but that would be a pretty crazy expectation, I think. Rick Dudley, love the hair. Look at that hair. That's fantastic. Jeff Smith, Sylvain Turgeon, Paul Stewart, Darren Kimball. Okay, not a great pack. Not a great start. Hopefully we get another Jagr. That's what I want. Cliff Ronning, Hartman, Tanner, Shedden. Don't remember him. Doug Shedden. Let's put up some career stats on Doug Shedden. I don't remember him at all. Beauregard, another Owen Nolan rookie card. Very nice. We'll keep that one. Dennis Vile, Lyle Odeline, Berzin, Bill McCreary. I remember him too. Bob Gainey, Brian Noonan, Wilkinson, Ken Hodge Jr. Bob Gainey has a fantastic rookie card. He's got the big afro and the mustache from the 70s. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, especially for a guy who kind of lost his hair later. I love seeing the old pictures where they had like big fros. Okay, Pittsburgh Penguins, Mike Richter rookie card. That looks pretty good. That looks nice. Stan Smile, Broughton, Hillier, Peter Ing, Francois Bro, don't remember him at all. Al Arbor, Dan Marawelli, Kay Whitmore, Brian Murray, Bobby Clark, and a 10-cent coupon on your next purchase. Very nice. What was I was joking around like having a sponsor. What was it? Oh, it was the Breville coffee machine. I don't have coffee with me. Drink Breville. So Breville, if you're watching my videos, as I'm sure you must, hit me up. Let's talk sponsorship. Stephen Finn, Robert Dirk, Richard Pilon, Michel Petit, Ronnie Stern, Terrari, Musil, Bookberger, Desjardins, Conacher, Petrangelo, Leon Stickel, Alex Dalvecchio, Mr. Gretzky. Andy Gretzky is a good Gretzky. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm going to put that one in a sleeve before we get too much further along here. Let's put that one in a case as a hypothetical possible card I would send in to be graded. Well, since I'm doing it, I'm going to do the Richter too. I don't know about Nolan. I'm probably not going to send in a Nolan. But Richter, for whatever reason, people just love goalies. There are people who are just fanatical about goalie cards. I don't know, it's interesting to me. So if I had a Richter that I thought was really worth, I guess I'll put these ones in frame so we can keep those here. I'd send it. Excuse me. I'd send it. For sure. For sure I would. Wrapper to the garbage. Ray Shepard, Bob Basson, JJ Daigneault, Holder, Stephen Rice, Kevin Guy, Tataranoff, rookie Sidorkovitz, Eisenbart. Looks like I'm in the late 700s again with my numbers. I got my 703, now I'm getting the 704, and that probably means that one of these packs here, I think it's this stack, will have the 705, the puck card. Is it on the back? Yeah, it is. Called it. All right, well, they're nothing if not predictable. Howard Chuck Duras, Kerry Gillen, Osborne, Seagar, Tabarachi, Dubois, Riki, Bukestad, don't remember him, Rick Lee, Stefan Mateau, Mike Peluso, and guys, 10% off. What? The hottest cards on ice. Pro set. Mike Ricci, that's a rookie card. Randy Velichek. The Red Wings, Craig Ludwig, Cronin, Rouse, Mullen, Murray, Gilchrist. Is there a Medano in this set? No, he's in Series 1. Hawgood, Doug Riseborough, yeah. Scapinello, Paul Holmgren, Tom Webster, Brent Fedek. That was a terrible pack. Just terrible. Ugh. All right, this one's going to have a Jagr, I'm pretty sure. Norman Lacombe, Tim Waters, Flames, Gordy Roberts, Prop, Herdina, Brown, Eldon Reddick, Wayne McBean, Rob Ray, Ron Hogarth, Pete Peters with some weird damage. Can you see that? Looks like the card is getting... I wonder what happened to that one. Weird. Ron Finn, Troy Millette, Plavsic. Alright, there was no Jagr. I lied. I take it back. I apologize to my fans, to my subscribers, to my sponsors. That's really who I should apologize to the sponsors. I let you down. I did. Breville, if you do want to pull your sponsorship deal over that, I get it. I get it. But let's at least have a discussion before you do. Let's at least have a discussion. Wine. Ooh, this one's kind of stuck. Cujo. Nice. I like that one. Pat DiPuzzo, Brian Sutter, Andrew Castles, kind of Hampshire. Alright, so we're getting lots of the kind of lower range rookies, I would say. We're getting doubles of Richter and Cujo and Nolan, but the guys I want doubles of are Jagr, Fedorov, and Belfour. Okay, Stefan Quintil, Lemieux, Hackett, Rangers, Delgarno, another Lemieux, Sire, Stewart, Wendell Young, Caulfield, Ron Schick, Pat Burns, Bobby Holik, Andy Van Helmen, Featherstone, and 10 cents off. Come on now. Come on now. Give me that Fedorov. Give me the Jagr. Give me the Belfour. Chelios, Presley, Ewan, St. Louis Blues, Phil Housley, Jody Hull, Keith Primo, that's a rookie, Lensman, Stan. Oh, I saw the Pittsburgh. I thought it was Jagr. Green, Bonnie, Murray, Johnson, Roger Nielsen again, Murray, and the Pro Set card. How many do I got left here? 5, 6 packs maybe? It's possible. I could only get one Jagr. That would be highly disappointing. Highly disappointing. We're still on good. Jets, Boschman, Steen, Brown, Scott Stevens, John Morris. I think, yeah, John Morris. Chazowski, Dennis Potvin, Bob Gainey, Bobby Clark, Mike Lawler, Tim Shovelday. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 packs left to get 3 top players. The 3 top players. Come on now. We're going to get it. We're going to get one of each. We're going to get a Belfour. We're going to get a Jagr. And if I'm right, this should be the corrected version as well. And it is. Beautiful. Ah, corner's dinged. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see. Can I get a light on there? Right there. See that ding on the corner? Shoot. That's too bad. McCourt, Joseph, Kowarski, and the other Gordie Howe, Hall of Famer. So he has like a career point leader one and a Hall of Famer one. Sure. Yeah, I'll put the... You got to put a Jagr rookie in a sleeve. You have to. Until you know for sure. Until you know for sure. We'll have a closer look at it. Okay, so that means Fedorov and Belfour should be just around the corner. Because I think, didn't I pull them all in pretty quick succession? Last time, I feel like I did. Berthume, Berglund, Garpenloff. Yeah, I forgot about him. Taglianetti, Marcel Dion, Frazier, Fukuda, Dahlquist, and the other Gordie Howe. Alright, keep the Gordie Howe out. 4 packs, 2 players. I'll take a Sundin too. I could take a Sundin. But really I want the Fedorov and the Belfour. Here we go. Come on. Belfour, Fedorov. Belfour, Fedorov. If I just say it enough, it's bound to happen. Belfour. Okay, well, Matt Sundin. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take a Matt Sundin. Even if it's not the one I really want. Pete Peters. Bondra. I feel like I got them together last time too. Sundin and Bondra. Oh no. What did I got? 2 packs? No, 3. 3 packs for 2 players. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Come on now, Fedorov. Come on now. Hunter, Kiprios, Hervnik. Oh, I even saw the Detroit. I thought that must be it. Garbage. Garbage. 2 packs. Last 2. Alright, okay. Fedorov and Belfour. Fedorov and Belfour. Fedorov and Belfour. Beautiful. Alright, this one looks nice. Let's see the centering on the back. Yeah, that looks good. This one looks pretty nice. That's one I will put in a sleeve right away. We're going to put that one in a sleeve post haste. We're going to put that one in. That's a contender. A contender for grading. So that means we did get 2 of the Jagrs. We did get 2 of the Belfours. We got 2 Sundins, 2 Richters, 2 Josephs, 2 of pretty much everybody except for Fedorov. All right. Last pack magic. You guys think there's a Fedorov in here? Statistically, I actually think I have a good chance just because I've been running in order of the same order as the first run. And I feel like I'm pretty close to a Fedorov. That might be a Detroit card in there. Let's see. Wes Waltz, J.C. Bergeron. Told you guys. I told you. I told you. I told you. You didn't listen. You disrespected me. I told you. I told you. Don't ever doubt me again. Don't let this happen again. Sergei Fedorov. There it is. This one looks pretty sharp too. Nice. All right. We're going to put that one in the sleeve. Del Vecchio. Don't doubt me, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like Daniel Negreanu calling my cards here. Come on. If you don't know who Daniel Negreanu is, I don't know what to tell you. You should just YouTube Daniel Negreanu calls card. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about, guys. This one and this one. Called it. Boom. All right, let's see what we got in the second half of that box here. Let's put some of these ones that I have not yet sleeved, and I may or may not sleeve. I'll probably sleeve the Sundin. We got the Owen Nolan here. We got a Matt Sundin. Yeah, we'll put that one in the sleeve. And the Cujo, too. Peter Bondra, Cujo, those are fun. We will keep those. We got another Gretzky 2000th point. That's always good. A really nice Richter rookie card here. We got the corrected version of the Jagr rookie card. Very nice. That's a second one. The Joseph. And then, of course, in the last couple of packs, boom, boom. Belfour and Fedorov. Both looking pretty nice. So, you know, at the end of the run, after we've done them all, I'm going to do some at least two episodes on grading, where I actually show my process for evaluating cards, and I will go back and show all of the cards from all 27 boxes that I have selected to send in, and I'll do a submission, probably one to PSA, one to BGS, and we'll walk through that whole process of what it looks like, and then hopefully we'll get them back by the end and do a little reveal on how we did. So that'll be fun. So here we go. That's a good box. 2 Jagrs, yeah, 2 Fedorovs, 2 Belfours, 2 of pretty much everything good, really. 2 Joseph, 2 Richters, 2 Sundins, 2 Nolans, 2 Gretzkys. Really did get 2 of everything, pretty much, hey? That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, well, there you go. Top 10 box. Pro Set 1990 Series 2. What's next up? What's next? Oh, I know what's next. I know what's next. Next up is going to be the 1990 Score. Pretty sure this one's next. So that's fun. That's got one of the original chase cards of the 90s, which was the Eric Lindros Future Superstar. People went crazy. That was like, there was the Stanley Cup hologram from Pro Set. There was the Jagr rookie from O-Pee-Chee Premier. And there was the Eric Lindros. Honestly, the Eric Lindros Future Superstar, when I was a kid, that was the card. More than anything else, that was the card. So that'll be fun. See if we can get some of those. And obviously they have a Brodeur, too. The only one that has a Brodeur rookie. So looking forward to that. Top 10. I'm excited. Here we go. Only 9 left to go. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming along on the journey. Join us next Saturday as we get into that box of scorecards. And we'll pull some Lindroses. It'll be fun. go buy yourself a box of junk wax. They're cheap. All right, folks, take care. We'll see you.